Hey everybody, welcome to Pure Snowrunner. Welcome back if you're a repeat offender. On today's episode, I'm going to do Fallen Titans. Sounds pretty cool, huh? Just going to rescue some logs. So I want to detach this trailer, delete the trailer, recover this vehicle because it's pretty beat up. I'm gonna grab a trailer. I have a truck sitting here. I got all these extra trucks, but that's alright. We're going to need them over in the other maps eventually. As I was saying on the previous video, all you need is a flatbed, or you could use a flatbed if you'd like, but long enough trailer. I think it's like a 4-slot object, maybe 5. About the size of a large pipe, these things are. We gotta go round them up. But this mission is like the start to the end, I guess. Well, after this mission. So like the very next mission, which will not happen. By the way, today is the same day as the last video, the 18th of August. But the next one will not happen. 100% will not happen today. I don't have the time. After this mission, I will not have the time. Because the next one I'm going to do is probably the repairing the tracks, or whatever it is. I'm not sure exactly which one is it. Restoring the tracks. Same thing. That mission will take a while, and right now it's 4:30 in the morning. This is my second video, so I'm actually doing okay. But this mission is probably gonna take close to an hour. I'm guessing, provided that things are working the way they're supposed to, nothing happens. Because anything can happen. You tip over, you get stuck. Like on the last mission. That invasion one. I almost messed up. If that would have tipped over there, I would have had to spend 10 minutes trying to... Like I said, that mission could be 5 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever, or an hour. If things happen, things happen. That's life, You never do anything intentionally, but it happens. Regardless. So we gotta grab these logs and take them back to the railway station. Words are hard. My brain's still not woke yet. Not awoke, not awake, not yet. Hasn't awakened yet? Something like that. It's not like super duper difficult, but it's not super duper easy either. See, it's about the size of a large pipe. It's a big log. It's definitely big. Could you imagine if you had to haul a trailer load of these things? Like, oh, I guess back in the day they did. I love that old footage of when they were logging out like and it's unfortunate that those beautiful trees are, now they're protected, I think. But those big giant redwoods and stuff, sequoias and redwoods, man, in California, I think those trees are just awesome. But that old footage with like the horses pulling the trailers with those huge logs on them. And poor horses, first of all. Because they weren't treated the best. If they weren't treated the best, unfortunately they're probably eaten. If you didn't get their job done, they'd probably ate them. I gotta shift this thing into low gear. Alright, so there's 3 of these logs. Not all 3, of course, in this location. And they will not show you, if you look on the map, or looking around the map, we see nothing. Other than this, which is the real car where you gotta take it. So they don't show you your next location until after you've dropped this one. And it's a manual thing, so you have to manually unload it. You can't just drive it to a little box and click a button, you know, auto unload type thing. You actually have to put it in the, attempt to put it in the rail car, because it doesn't just fit in there. Anyway, there we go. That wasn't too bad. I gotta get a picture, but I might do it on the bridge. I would say out of the 3 locations, this one was probably the most difficult one to go get a log. I'm trying to think where that second one was. Well, I don't know. It's really a matter of opinion. Like I said, I think I'm going to do mine on this one on the bridge. I'm going to take a look at the... That'd be a good thumbnail. Big ass log on there. Turn the wheels. I gotta find my snipping tool. For some reason it didn't. For some reason when I'm making my thumbnails now, I don't get it, but YouTube is telling me that the file's too big, which doesn't make any sense. I'm using a template on Photor. Not Photor. Yeah, Photor. Alright, so what is this one called? Yeah, not to mention I have to upload these things too. So like on these days like right now, when I'm recording these, I have to, well, I don't have to, but I go through and upload them as well. And the upload time it's not as long as the recorded time, but it's pretty close, to be honest. So like a 1-hour video takes close to an hour to process through the system and upload to HD quality, because I'm not uploading at 720p or whatever. I try to do at least 1080p, 60 frames, because when I watch videos on YouTube, I'm not watching the blurry ones, I'm watching the better quality videos. Yes. So there are 3 of these. I honestly don't remember where the second one is. And I'm assuming it's just going to be the same every time, so. I know the first one is there. Second one is, I have no idea. The third one I think is down somewhere along that area. My brain's trying to remember where all this stuff is. Alright, we're on church through here. Wow. One of them rubber trees. Bumps right off of it. Excuse me. Yeah, so the reason I'm not doing the excuse me, man. The reason I'm not doing the locomotive one before I repair the rails is because then it's in the way. It blocks that whole intersection right there. Alright, so here's my log first lot. Unpack your cargo. Crane. Now we get to load this thing into here. Well, at least your best you can anyway. Give it a spin. I don't know how detailed you gotta get with this thing. I think you just gotta get close. It's like, oh, it does fit in there. Wow. Start the crane. One down. Two to go. Number 2 is down here. I was thinking that was number 3. So we're going to go here, 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 down through these trees. We're just going to push these all over. They're all those little saplings. Sorry for those arborists out there. Yes, I'm just going to mow down some trees. They're just babies. I know, but I got to get through there. There's no other way to get through. I don't have a helicopter that could, like a cargo bob. So it's a helicopter that could come in and pull the logs out. But that'd be, if I was talking about the redwoods and the trees and stuff, I think that would be one place that I would like to go see someday. I wouldn't necessarily, because there's that one that you can drive through. It's small. It's not as big as you think. I mean, it's big enough to drive through, but you better have a small car. I don't think you're going to get a full-size pickup truck because it's not that tall. I don't think you're going to get a full-size pickup truck through there. I might be wrong, but anyway, got 3 logs to do. But anyway, so this, what I'm saying is it takes time with this uploading thing. So the amount of time it takes me to record the video, so say this is an hour, hypothetical. So now it's another hour. So when I record 2 hours of video in the morning before I go to work, it's a total of 4 hours of my time because of the let's go around this tree, because of the upload time as well. I'd rather just get it out of the way. Ooh, Jesus. Definitely took the harder route on this one. You know, I did this exact same route, and I did the exact same thing when I did this on my own before. All right, I was gonna go right straight down this hill. I'm gonna come back the same way. So, like I said, you can just push these trees right over. Sorry. I have to make the decision on the next mission whether I want to drive around the map and get logs. No, I'm not going to do that. We already did that. We prepped for that by when we did the logging mission. I forgot we did that. We hauled 2 loads, and there's 24 planks sitting at the lumber yard over in whatever the hell the last map is, Black something. Whatever the previous map was. Black River. Right. Pack, restore. But yes. So those logs are there. The metal beams will probably end up doing the whatchamacallits. Rolls of metal. Which is why that mission's going to take a while. Restoring the tracks, or whatever it's called, is going to take a while because I'm going to be driving back and forth between the maps Because you can, you know, if you haul 10 at a time for 2 trailers, even with the metal rolls, we did 2 trailers every time, it's still going to take a little while in order to complete it. Because again, it's 24, so that's 2.5 trips. That's 24 wooden planks to go 2.5 trips across to the other side of the map. Which way do I want to go up? You know what? We'll go up this way. We did this before. So here and then back to the road. And then back to the station. Yeah, this is how I went last time. But again, 2.5 trips. And then as far as metal rolls, it's 2 to 1. So for every 2 metal rolls, that's 1 beam. And we need 2 per, so we need 12 beams, which is what, 12 times 2 is 24. That's the same amount. 24 metal rolls. It doesn't seem like enough. 24. I guess so. But I'll have to do some numbering. Maybe when I'm done with this mission. Because there are multiple warehouses. There's 3 locations on this map to go get metal rolls. There's 2. There's 4 locations. There's 2 locations at the rail yard. And then there are 2 other locations, 2 other warehouses. One being a little bit more of a pain in the butt than the other one, but again, I'm going to do some math and figure out which ones are the best ones. I just think we need, it just seems weird that we only needed 24. I thought it was 4 of these and 2 of those. 2 times 6, yeah, 12. There's 6 rail sections. Each rail section, I believe, is 4 wooden planks and 2 metal beams per section. And you got 6, so that's 12 of one and 24 of the other one. But in order to make 12, you need 24 metal rolls. I don't remember where the 3rd log is. No, I thought the 3rd one was the one we just did. Alright, so here's number 2. Unpack it. Get the crane out. Okay, man. You know, sometimes that large pipe can be a real pain in the ass. I don't know how close I got it. No, they won't let me. Maybe? Oh, it did. So you didn't have to, I don't have to get that detailed with it. Good. Alright, so where's the 3rd one? Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is the one I thought was 2nd. So this one can kind of be a pain in the butt to get to, but I just want to I want to check something real quick, since we're right here. Either we're going to do it now or we're going to do it whenever. I just want to see how many metal rolls. Alright, so this one has 15. This one has 10. It just doesn't seem right. Because I ended up going I swear I ended up going to all 4 locations to get the metal rolls. Oh, I gotta change time of day. It's getting dark out. It doesn't make any sense. It's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me until I go look at that crafting location. As soon as this mission's over, I'll keep it on recording here, and because I want peace of mind. Let's see, that trailer's going to cooperate and let me over on this side. We're like a snowplow over here. I got the wheels turned, it's just not turning. It just doesn't make any sense. Why would I have to go to so many locations? Because if it's only 25, they ain't gonna take nothing to make a couple trips. Is it 4 to 1? For each? I don't know. Right, here's my rail fabrication center. Factory, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Again, I'll take a look after this mission. I got a little scout truck I'll drive over there. He's sitting in the parking lot at the garage waiting. It takes 2 seconds to drive over there. I swear it's 2 to 1. Not 4 to 1. But why did I have to go to 3 to 1? It doesn't make any sense. Alright, I'm going to turn on this one. Yeah, so again, if you guys have any questions, you guys, if anybody has a question or a comment, feel free to drop it down below. Check out the links down below. Down below I have a link to my fan mail and a link to my Twitch channel if you're so inclined to tip your waiter or want to watch some Twitch stuff. Feel free to check it out. Primarily GTA 5 on the Twitch channel. But I discussed it on the last one. A friend of mine and I are trying to collab on something we can do. I typically stream, well, I have been streaming on Twitch. Or I've been streaming GTA 5 on Sunday mornings for a long time now. I did start a long time ago on my other YouTube channel. But I got pissed off at YouTube and deleted that channel, which was 5 seconds after I did it. I was like, you idiot, it's gone now. Worked so hard to get to that point and then deleted it all. So any kind of ad revenue I was getting was now gone. And you can't get it back. I believe it even asked, are you sure? And I hit yes. Because at that moment, I was mad. I'm like, screw this. I'm just going to go to Twitch, and I'm not going to do any more on YouTube. Yada, yada, yada. And then I hit the button, and I went, oh, crap. Why did I do that? Granted, I wasn't at the point or the level of sustainable income. You know what I mean? I was not at the level where I was living off of that YouTube money. You know, had I had 1 million subscribers, I would have not done that. Did I miss my log here? I drove right by them. No, we're just going to make a big old circle, I guess. I drove right around it. I'm looking at that arrow as I see on here. It's like, why is it down there? Alright, we're going to get the scenic route of the Sequoia National Forest here. No worries. But even at that, you know, had I been to that point, I'd have been like, no way, I ain't doing that. That's my job, you know. I never got to that level to make it a full-time gig. And even in this channel, I don't think I'll ever get to the level of a full-time gig, but I'll just ride it out, see what happens. Alright, here we are. Put yourself on a level spot, get your anchor down so it don't tip you over, as you are now reaching for this one. I don't recommend driving into the pit down here and try to drive back out, so you'll be dragging this thing. Up onto the thing. And essentially, like it is, it's like a skinned out large pipe. You know, it's like they put bark on a large pipe and made it a tree. It's close enough. It's just a game, right? Come on. You know you want to lift. But if anybody else has a YouTube channel and they're trying to grow their channel, they realize it's a lot of work. I mean, I've been doing this one already for a couple of years already. And I've only got not even 500 subscribers. Some say, why do it? Right back. Why do you continue on a channel that's not growing as fast as you want it to? Because not everything goes the way you want it to. Sometimes it takes a while. You have to persevere. And I like to play the game, so I see it as it is what it is. I didn't start this channel to become a bazillionaire. I just thought I would like to just share out the and do it as uploads instead of live streams. Well, I did propose a live stream thing, but nobody commented, so I never I didn't push the issue any further. Yeah, that's fine. Because to be honest, I don't know when I would have squeezed in a live stream. Because I'm assuming, I got viewers from all over the world. Because I've got comments from people in the US and comments from people in Australia and all of that. So that's definitely different time frames. So what time would be good for... I mean, I guess you could always watch it as a... If I did it live, you could watch it later, you know. You just wouldn't be able to watch the live feed of it. You'd watch a recording of the live feed, but not the live feed itself. To be able to comment, you know, because my whole thing with live streams, and because my channel's smaller, I'm able to interact with people that are talking to me in the chat. So if you put in the chat, hey, how's it going? I'm like, hey, how's it going? So and so. Whereas a bigger streamer has that chat is just whipping by, and they can't. There's no way. There's no way they can read every comment and get back to every single person. There's no way. They wouldn't be able to do what they're doing and be able to keep up with it. You know, play whatever game they're playing. They're not just going to sit there and read the chat and not play the game that you came to see and play. You know what I mean? So they pick a few comments here and there, and if you get lucky enough, you get lucky enough. Um, I follow a lot of smaller streamers. So, and and those are the people that can read your comments, and they're like, "Hey, how's it going?" Yeah. And then I don't know. I think the interaction with somebody, um, it's just I don't know. Yeah, make a connection, kind of. You know, it's like I have friends. One in particular has like 5 million subscribers on YouTube, ish, somewhere in that ballpark, anyway. And when he would stream, um, his comments were just flying by. And I asked him, I said, I watched your streams and I comment. And he always, seems like he always could catch my comment when I would pop in there. He's like, "Hey, how's it going?" And he would shout out my channel, which then helped this was initially my original YouTube channel. He'd shout out my YouTube channel to get people to come and check it out, Because we'd actually get together and play GTA 5 together. Great guy. Not because he shouted out my channel, just all in general, he's a good dude. But, I'm like, how do you keep up with your chat? I said, my chat is nowhere near that active. And there's times when it got kind of crazy. Even on my small channel, or way smaller than his, it got out a little bit crazy. But, and then I had to bring in moderators because I couldn't keep up with the chat. So they were in there making sure that no comments were inappropriate and whatever, Well, then all of a sudden, my moderators got big giant heads. You give somebody power, and all of a sudden, and they go overboard. It's like, I have the power to do what? Block people? And whatever? I'm like, you do not have the power to block people. If you do block people, I didn't pay these people. They just were friends that were, they volunteered to help me. They're like, I'll moderate. Well, then it became a power trip, so. Like, well, unfortunately, I'm just going to do my own moderation. I don't want to have to yell at you guys for doing something that you shouldn't have done. Besides, because I'm not paying you. I have no intention of paying you. So I'll just take care of it myself. Is it going to be let me just that easy? Yes. Alright, we're going to go over that. I'm going over there. I don't care. Don't start. I got the thumbnail already. It didn't take that long. What was it? 33. I should have stopped it on that. Alright, I just want to drive over here to see what's the next thing. It doesn't make sense that it's only 25. Or 24. 2 per. A rail section. So it's 2 metal beams. 2 metal beams takes 2 rolls. That's 2 rolls, 4 rolls. 4 rolls makes 2 beams. And we need 12. 2 rolls makes 3. So 12 rolls would make 6 beams. But we need 24. No. Is it 24 rolls to make 12 beams? Yes. 24 rolls. But between the 2 warehouses, that was 25. I don't know. We're going to see. Because I know I had to go to... Sorry if I'm whatever. I had to go to this warehouse. Which is why I left that truck here. And I had to go to this warehouse. Besides these. At the rail yard. Which doesn't make any sense. And then we'll have to run over to this map over here to Black Badger Lake. That's it. Over to this logging or sawmill over here to get all of our wooden planks. It's gonna be a lot of driving on the next one. But I do appreciate you. Thanks so much for coming in and watching the video. Don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, share it out if you can, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop it down below. And thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye, everybody.